blood clot, you come out of my car. Right, I say, you're not going to come out of my car. I'm going to change your blood clot. Come out of my car.
Why you leave, sir?
Blood clot, yeah. Come out of my car. Come.
What? Did I not come back in the taxi? If a baby said, "I'm going to take you stop your point. Stop your point.
You're a thief. You're a thief.
Money, brother. Give me money. Give me money. Calm down. Money, brother. You check him on money, brother.
A bumper clad girl, man. I'm like, yeah, do this, blood clot here. Big. Yes, I'm too much of a car, that bright cell. Come on, car, boy, you know.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
Yeah, man, I know. That's how them set it. You see me? They set it for them and them friend. Because remember, you know, most of them big man, they in a little pitney, they in love, you know. Them man, they rich, have them money, you know, a pitney, they in love. And a big woman. So, me know. But I messed up here. Crazy messed up. How the country I run. Every time I sit down, I look at it and I say, yo, Jamaica could have been way better. And all them politicians they do and the leaders them do are rob up a country. Every single one of them come and rob a country blind. Yeah, man. So the country can't get better. And when them for set nothing for better the thing, then draw their hand all long. Then for set a law for help everybody, then 10 years, 15 years, 20 years before it can pass. Look how long Jamaica under bandage. How long? And the man them not try to say, yo. I yesterday me even talk about it, you know me, and say, yo, every time a man come, you see him, I raise this, I raise that, I raise this, I raise that. I say, and then you are going to raise, alright, so you raise pay. Cool. And as you raise pay, you raise everything. You raise food, you raise this, you raise that. Why you not try keep the pay away there and try lower price and pan things? You know, feel like things would be better for everybody. If you can get food price lower, get this lower, that lower, instead of try raising up everything. Please, yo, I don't know.
Here we talk still about what can we do about it. And now we can change it, you know, because it's a worldwide thing, you know. Because if you think say they may want to lower, you have to check it out in an African country. When I see 14-year-old get married, I say 14-year-old, I say the people don't live no life yet. And by the 14-year-old, I get married. So you see them things here, they really set away. And you see this whole thing now, you can't find. You watch them, when I watch one of them, I watch all of them when I tell you when them lose to them virginity. So you see, for a 14-year-old, so you see, things don't get better because no matter age you want to put it, things like this still going to happen. So there's nothing you and I can do to change it. We don't like it, but we have to live with it and just say go. The world gone bad already. And God alone can't change things we have right now. And there's no one changes to what's going on now until Father God come to take over this world and put all them demonic things to a stop.
Bless up yourself, my view. Morning. Like you said, you know, most of these pedophiles, they're in high position. You understand? And they're above the law, even when they get caught. I mean, you look at those priests, right? in the church. I mean, over the years, the fighting that has been going on, especially in the Catholic Church, right? Truth is truth, so we have to talk truth, right? What they keep doing is shuffling them around, moving them from one place to another place. You know, when they get caught, they move them around, you know, and nothing is done about it. You know, our children are not being protected, and then we as parents, we're not talking to our children. You understand? Not to, you know, because we make our children go out and, you know, they feel that first of all, they're lacking in love because we don't show them the love at home. And then, you know, our children just feel that they must, somebody offer them something, they must take it. We don't teach them that, no, this is a gateway to hell, you know. Because when somebody always come and offer, especially your girls, and boys suffer this thing too with pedophiles. You understand? They meet them on the internet, they sweet talk them, they offer them things, and they're so quick to go and take what they're given. Some of these pedophiles, they're politicians, they're police, they're in so many different areas of government, right? Teachers, priests, pastors, you know, and, you know, unfortunately, we're not going to get rid of them, you know, it's going to get worse. As the coming of the Lord is at hand, it's going to get worse. We who have children, we need to educate them about these things, and so that they are aware. You understand? Because these pedophiles, I'm telling you, them dangerous, man, I lie. Because when you really look into it, and sometimes you look and you see a man having sexual intercourse with a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4, 5. I'm like, come on, man. What are you doing? You know, men like those, believe me, them fi castrate them. Yeah, because them not gonna stop. You know, they must castrate them, period. You understand? We're gonna pull them up in a prison for what reason? And then they come back out and do the same thing. No, castrate them. That's what I say. Castrate them. Yeah, you know, that's what should happen to them. And publicly flag them, make everybody see them and know them. You know, system should be in place, even in Jamaica, so everybody know who's a pedophile, who's a rapist. You understand? And pray, and little children, and, you know, underage children, it should be known. And sometimes some of our children who are 13, 14, 15, and 16, they're very fast, man. The things that they watch, they see, and you know, develop, depend on the growth, the parentage that they have. Like, yo, they don't, they look, they want to be with men and these girls, and at a young age, they want some big man too. And I'm like, wow, mercy, you know. So, you know, all of these things, and then how we dress. You put in butter before puss. Look how we dress our little girls. They're exposing their bodies. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying if because we cover up the children, pedophile won't go after them still, no, but it will be less. We need to cover up our little girls, man. We need to stop making them dress like streetwalkers. We need to stop making them act like them old skettle out a road. You understand? Like them a go dance. Like them skettle go dance. You understand? Our little girls are dressed provocatively. You know, and so what do you think? When them pedophiles see it, what do you think them do? Eh? One guy says, see me here, come, see my child here, come take. You understand? So, you know, it's also on our part when it comes to our children. How do we protect them? And protect your young boys too, because them pedophilia, them not crying no quarters. You understand? Yeah, boys or girls, them not care. You understand? Because before it wasn't so bad for the boys. Now, I'm telling you, it's like the boys are outnumbering the girls when it comes to pedophilia and them who they're abusing. You know, so we have to protect both sexes, and we have to see it as real, and parents need to understand that, yeah, this is real, you know, and these pedophiles, they're not going anywhere because most of them, they have money, understand, and they get away with it. You hear they talk about Epstein and all of those and all the others. There are many, many of them out there because they have money. Yeah, they prey on the young children because some of them have their witchery where they believe that sleeping with young boys or young girls will make them live longer. I never. You understand? So let us protect our children.
Them the man, the mad man. So me convinced that some man mad. What you would I do with that 2 years? Sometimes something when I see here happen, I feel say, yo, what kind of pleasure you get from that little penny? Hmm? What kind of pleasure you get from a little baby? Hmm? Sometimes I sit there and say, man, yo, I choose some man, don't know.
Yeah, man, that a way it boil down to, parenting, Parenting a way it boil down to. Cause I see some of them licky mama, yeah, what we have out there. Remember me tell you, man, enough of them are the problem and are the pitney them. The human brain, the frontal lobe, the frontal cortex of the human brain that develop until you're in your mid 30s. So how can a 14-year-old go get married or know what they're getting into where marriage is concerned, where sex is concerned, where any of that is concerned? And the parent them are the problem, brother. Proper parenting needed in these households. So right now in America, which part me there right now, I charge the parent them for the crimes of the kids as well. You understand? Stop put a foot around the situation and address it head on. Parenting is the cause of all of these problems. I may talk about proper parenting. I don't know where some of them people come from and make society dictate how them raise them pitney. You understand? Why we can't maintain the tradition of the four parents? Why? The thing can mix up, No people are going to come rush me and tell me about me living at the past and all them thing there. But the past is what create my future. Hello? Jerry, big up yourself anyway there. Call it enough respect.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, and it's been going on for years, starting from the big head Catholic churches. Yeah, years and years and years, and it's worse now, where it's gone to trafficking and trafficking kids and all that. Boy, the world we're living in, it's bittersweet, It's just sad. We have to just stay prayed up and pray for our kids, them every day, and family, friends and enemies.
I agree with you 100%. Say the father figure is definitely needed in the household. 100%. It's not the same without the father figure in the household. But you see the part where it come on to the actions of the kids, you just take a step back and look upon the parents them or the kids them where I get in a problem like that and check the household and the parenting structure in the household. Brother, me I go agree with that 100% because guess what happen? So my kids them know the consequences where them are going to face if them step out of line. You understand? But look, you have parents who buy rifle, gay 14-year-old, 13-year-old up here. And then them same kids there I go out and I commit all kind of crime and atrocity. No parenting structure in that household. That's why you get them things there happen. So yes, 100%. Me agree with that. Because me know my kids them and me know say me grow them as well. Leaders, not followers. So me I go disagree with you on that point there. Bless up.
Then them no know, man. After now we set the age of consent, leaders of countries and world leaders in certain places, it's even worse than Jamaica. But them know them I do my view. Everything where you just say makes sense.
I don't believe that. I believe that in case there is an 18-year-old that has a relationship with a 16-year-old, there will not be a law issue. I don't really think that is more for grown people, but people just don't respect the system.
All right, my view, I'm late on this one. So the question is, should we allow kids under the age of consent to carry kids and be parents? Well. You know, so we see this 15 or under the age of consent. How far are we talking? Because I mean, which age of consent? If you're saying, you know, between 14, 15, 16, and 17. Well, if they get pregnant, we just have to deal with it as parents, you know. That's why we should teach them, and parents should stop lying to their children, talking about how they come into this world and tell them foolishness. Be honest with them, tell them the real thing. Talk to your daughters, talk to your son, you know, the responsibility and what they have to go through. If I have a daughter and she's 14, 15, and she get pregnant, I would not let her have an abortion. Absolutely not, because that is also treacherous to the body. I would not let her have an abortion, but she have to deal with the responsibility. I wouldn't kick her out of my house. We'd have to have a serious talk, because that is also flesh of my flesh. But we'd have to have a conversation if that happened. And that's why it's good to have the conversation with your daughters before it reached to that stage. Some of us as mothers, we are too miserable. You know, we don't want to sit down and talk to our children, and the way we talk to them, you know, we talk at them, not to them. We don't explain things nor anything, and because they're lacking. Some of these girls, the reason why they go out and be with most of these boys, you know, is because they're looking for love, you know, unfortunately, you know, and so they go and they end up getting pregnant at a young age. Some of us, our mothers have us at a young age, and here we are. So I would not say a girl who is 14, 15, 16, or 17 get pregnant that I would have a daughter and say she should have an abortion. No, I'll let her carry it, and I'll let her learn to deal with the responsibility. I wouldn't let her walk away from it. I'll be there to help, but most of the responsibility she'd have to shoulder it. You understand, to know that there's a consequence for everything, you know. And the boy, you know, if his parents are responsible parents, you have to see to it that they too play their part in what is, you know, what has come. I don't see at that point now why I should lock up the young man, because both the daughter, if it was my daughter, both my daughter and the young man, it was not a case of rape. She said it wasn't rape. They go do it. The both of them consent to do it, even though it is against the law to have sex at that age. So I would not lock up the young man. That's for sure. He would have to go find somewhere to start generate some money. You know, when I said somewhere, not in stealing or anything, but he has to be responsible. You know, and hopefully his parents is somebody you can have a conversation with, so that they both can take responsibility and realize that having a child is not like a dolly that you could throw down in the corner and don't worry about it. It's real life, it's responsibility. You understand? And unfortunately, you know, many of our young girls get pregnant at a young age. And you know, many parents are quick for them to go do an abortion. Abortion is not something that is good. You understand? It can damage the womb. And later on, they may never ever be able to have children when they're ready to marry and settle down. So, unfortunately, it goes that way. I would allow them to carry the child into this world, because it's a life. You understand? It is a life. So they're just going to have to bear that consequence. If they don't have, if their womb can't open up enough when it's time to give birth for that child, then there's always C-section. Unfortunately, yeah, that's another serious thing again. But so be it. You understand? But we have to educate our young girls. We have to educate our young men what it is like. There's so much videos out there. You can sit those girls down and show them what it looks like, you know, and so forth. Some of them, maybe if when they see that child coming out and they see the agony and the pain, and they see real life, because they have real life videos to show with women giving birth, and they see and hear, they may change their mind. They may not want to do that. You understand? They may want to wait. You understand? But we need to be honest, and parents need to love their children, especially your girl children. Show them love so they don't go and find it the wrong way. Because sometimes they end up with men who are way older than them. You understand? And then they get pregnant. You understand? So we have to educate our young girls, and let them know that they're not ready for it, because mentally they're not ready, you know. Some of them may have a big body physically, but mentally they are not ready, because having a child is not child's play. There's a lot of commitment in having children, so they should learn to wait. That's my take on it.
And yesterday, I couldn't get to chip in on the vice one with the teenager pregnancy or something, but this is my late two cents. You see the person back in a time, but they come up with the last age of consent at 16, a raper that man. Yeah man, that man was a raper. And now then at 2024, and the current who are on the thing now don't say it need for change. Like them not see a problem with it. Yeah? The person who come up with ideas is the age of concept should be 16 is a raper. Because there's nothing you can do at 16. You can't get an ID. You can't do certain things with a parent advice or a parent, whatever. So all them are allow them to have sex at the age of 16. But yes, they can do certain things. Yo.